uh, all right. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys are doing good. Trying to do something. Gonna do something right now. Um, uh, I'm trying to look for the for this, but I can't find it. So, just wait. Yeah. And right. Think I will find it now. So I'm just gonna be explaining this whole entire setup. We do know that CPI is just around the corner, so I'm just gonna try and explain this whole idea. So yeah, let me just quickly just explain this whole entire trade. Let me just quickly explain it. Let me quickly just explain it. Uh, all right. So now here on gold currently, what I'm using here, it's what I am using is simply the not the candle, the trend theory. And I did, if for those who have the trading, for those who have the supra RS trading material, they know that candle theory talks about what. Okay, those who have the material know about what we talk about when we talk about the candle in the trend theory, which I'll just re-explain because I did explain this thing um, during Asian session. So let's go again to 30 minutes. I'm just going to explain it once again just to give you clarity on that. So under 30 minutes, obviously, what I was using was this high right here. If you do actually take a look at this high, I used this high, which we call a strong high because of the characteristics we do know. And then this also is a strong high again. So now when you draw a trend line based off two strong highs, it creates what we call a strong TRL. So now when you have a strong TRL, which is a trend line, a strong TRL uh, tells you that you should be actually looking for a rejection. So it means you should be looking for a rejection in this case. Now the rejection obviously didn't come from here. A lot of people might say the rejection was here. Nope, that was not the actual rejection. The rejection has to come with its own conditions. Now the first rejection that occurred right here did not comply with the conditions that would adhere for us to say it is a valid rejection. So a rejection would have to, you have to have this, you need to have uh, this engulfing candlestick right here. So if you do take a look at this engulfing candlestick, I'm just going to point it out where we do have the engulfing candlestick. This is where we have the engulfing candlestick. So if you take a look at this, from this two pair of candlesticks, these are the two pair of candlesticks that created um, an engulfing candlestick. So those are the ones that actually show that we should be actually looking for a rejection now, a valid rejection. Remember, I don't trade what I think, I trade what the market allows me to do. You understand? Because if you trade what you think, in most cases, yes, you would have taken a trade here, it would have been a success, which is good. But how many times is it going to be a success if you don't have a way of entering the market? So now I do have a way of doing that. So that's why I don't trade this kind unless if there is a valid reason for me to take that trade. Otherwise, this was the one that confirmed the sell. Obviously, I did take the sell when it did, but I wasn't really more focused on it. So I did go out after price rejected. So we consider this whole movement a retracement, because it also failed, didn't fail rather, but you can clearly see that it didn't do what? You can clearly see that it didn't, let me do this. You can clearly see that from this area, it